Who's that? Who's that, chat? And who's that? You know, in a way, the timing was kind of perfect. In, like, you know, in a way. Very excited for the Banana Cruiser as well, yeah. That's cool, they got, like, art. What is even in the album for them, actually? Wow, that shows you how long ago I played this game. Yeah. Was that really all I got from the Pac-Man Festival? Tangle and Whisper Festival, yeah.
I expect great things from you.
Cool, cool. You know what, this time, why don't we... Well, I do want to see what this is about. They got like a theme, kinda? That's cool. I wonder if we'll hear like a rendition of this whenever they show up in an actual game. Okay, that's pretty good. And then, I don't know, I don't play Monkey Ball, so... But I was thinking this time, why don't we run our own... Hey, what's up, man? Why don't we run our own, doohickey? I feel like I need to add to this playlist, but... They haven't put the Unbeatable soundtrack on streaming yet, even though they said they were going to do that like a little while ago. And D-Cell says a lot of things, but never do they really follow through. But that's alright. I gotta change my character. I guess we'll run Tango first, and then we'll do some Wispin. Did they get a... Oh, you know what? There is a... Yeah, this one. I guess we'll run this. We're gonna suck it up. I don't know what the stats are like. We're just gonna have to suck it up. It's festival. This is like Mickey Mouse shit anyway, so... That is single player. Yep. Like I said, it's Mickey shit anyway, so... At least I don't have to listen to the lobby music. They really... I don't... The jukebox in this game is so weird. They don't let you change anything other than making an album and randomly playing songs from that. It was such a disappointment. So dumb that you couldn't set them per track or per menu or per whatever. Team Jewel, oh shit. Jewel mentioned Bikini Bottom. So you can race on DLC courses? No voice acting, my favorite. Even though they just got voices. Makes sense, makes sense. I love the Whisper minecart. And I guess I did not have a very original idea with the extreme gear, because everybody else is running that too. Hey, that's been in the game. People data mine that from the beta. They data mined that and they were like, Tangle and Whisper confirmed, and I was like, uh-huh. I was like, yeah, right. And then I was watching that State of Play last year, where they got announced, and I was like, holy shit! It was a State of Play, I think. That was somehow the most hype announcement of that State of Play. It was kind of a sleeper, but I feel like most State of Plays are kind of sleepers. What is it, ring grab? No, it's taps. It's taps. They really gotta add some more modes to the festivals. It's the exact same modes that are in every other festival. I feel like they should add at least one game mode per festival. To be fair, they do festivals like every week or two. But I don't know how hard it is to make a game mode, so... It is actually kind of fucking surreal to watch this on my screen right now. It is weird to just like see them in a game and doing shit after reading all those fucking comics. She's flipping and dipping, man. Yeah, I've read, when did I start reading IDW? I didn't start until last year, because, God, when did I start? I think it was around when issue 84 was announced. And 84, like, just came out, which is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy how far in advance comics get announced. I think, when is the Godzilla comic coming out? Doesn't the Godzilla comic come out, like, next month? The crossover? Look, I was gonna do some funny power scaling, but seeing how Marvel got done, these Sonic characters might just be cooked, man. I don't know. Genuinely, I don't know what Tails is gonna do against Mechagodzilla. Fight somebody else, bro. Literally anybody else. I don't know if we got any taps. We had a few taps, maybe. I mean, we fit. Oh, yeah. We won, I think. Yeah, there's no competition. This does not matter. Yeah, I told you we didn't have any tabs. It doesn't matter, just get outperformed. Hey man, I get it, I've been there. I've been in that position. At 222 tickets, holy shit. Oh my god. They are handing these out like candy now. Kind of awesome, actually. I got that in one race. I got 444 tickets. Yeah, I know they just got voice actors, so I was hoping they'd be voiced, but I think it's just because they probably don't have VAs for the other languages yet. Like, they'd have to get, because, isn't this game dubbed in, like, 12 languages or some shit? I'm just talking out of my ass, I have no idea. What track do I prefer? Wait, I'm on a team with 3 Jokers. Why am I on a team with 3 Jokers? Oh, I wonder, maybe this is a stack? Address me. I have 5 likes. It's kind of awesome. I didn't know it totaled your likes like that. I forgot all the Sega characters are free. We don't know which ones are next though, so I guess... I'm hoping, I mean the Copium is Sonic Central in like March. With the next main game and Crossworlds DLC and maybe like the Mega Man release date. Titan, what's up, man? I'm tangling my whisper, if you know what I'm talking about. That shit was not a joke, what I sent you earlier. That like 12 loss streak I had in Marvel Rivals, that shit was serious. I had to bring in my friend because I said, they're fucking selling me in the lobbies now. Like, Guang Guang is intentionally going out of his way to sell me in the lobbies. And he was like, yeah, I'm sure. And then we duoed, we stacked up, and we played one game, and he was like, holy shit, these people are ass. I was like, what did I say? Sometimes Guang Guang just sells your shit. I mean, it was bound to happen at some point. Oh, please don't hit me. This Marvel Rival shit is serious, man. And at some point I was like, you know what, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of feeling for idiots who can't play the game. What if I just ego pick my favorite characters? And I started doing that, and started winning, so maybe that's the strategy. Oh my god, I almost fell. Did I ever tell you about the guy, the time I cooked that fucking Twitter guy in this game? Who was hating on BlazBlue? Picking Widow and playing for the vibes. Well, maybe not picking Widow. My friend, he's a generational talent, but he refuses to pick any character other than Black Panther, so I guess he will stay, he got a hidden talent, he's trying to keep it hidden, I guess. Base? Yeah, do you know who I'm talking about? I don't know if I ever told this. Well, I mean, it's not really a story. But, you know who Bochi the Rock FGC is? You're not on Twitter, so I'm assuming you wouldn't. But he's, I shouldn't say the S word, of course, but... Yeah, you do remember that? Okay. I mean, I got hoed by a ghost at the last second, so... Rip the dream. But... The BlazBlue guy? He wasn't a BlazBlue guy, he was like the opposite, you know. I'm assuming you know what I'm talking about. He was like the opposite of a BlazBlue guy. He was a hater. We did not win this shit, alright. And I saw him in the, it was way back in the beta. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, yeah. He still does that, by the way. I muted him on Twitter. But sometimes, like if it's a quote tweet of a quote tweet of somebody that you have muted, it'll still show up on your timeline, so... Every now and then I do see a tweet of his. I shake my head. I don't want this. Oh, this is kind of tough, actually. Did I make this? That works. I don't know. That's cool. It doesn't matter because you can't see the color anyway. Which kind of sucks, but... I did not mean to pick that, but it's alright. This is the skill check map. This shit is starting to get cursed. You have Joker, Persona 5 in here, you have Sonic characters, you have Knights from Nights into Dreams, you have fucking Minecraft Steve.
Let us commence.
Hey, they're pretty well animated though. I'm very excited to see what this next game looks like. Do you know how many people I have muted on Twitter? I have a zero tolerance policy. If you annoy me, if you even offhandedly annoy me with a remark that's not related to me whatsoever, I'll just mute you. And I'm not trying to sound cool when I say that, that's what it is. Let me look right now. Settings. Muted accounts. 1,058. 1,000. Oh, I stalled out, but it's fine. 1,058. Well, a lot of it is bots, to be fair. I feel like probably half of that is robots. Because Elon is a fucking bum that can't run his platform, so... He's too busy pretending to play MMOs. Which one was it? Was it Path of Exile? Path of Exile 2 or some shit? That was funny. I got to admit, that was funny at least. Okay. That didn't hit me somehow? I'm cool with that. What a guy. What a real human being. I clutched that actually. Was he in the files or no? I don't remember. I don't know if he was mentioned in the ones that got released anyway. Let me know if you know. Don't hit me with that. Okay. He was in there. Oh wait, no, I remember. Oh my god, I remember. Now that you brought that up, he wasn't there. That is the funniest way to get mentioned in the FC files, dude. Bro, the way Epstein forwarded his shit to his secretary, he was like, oh my god, I don't deal with this guy. I don't feel like dealing with this guy. You know how bad it has to be that not even Epstein wants to hang out with you? Dude, what did he say? God, what did he say to ask to get onto his island? He was like, yeah, would you invite me to your epic island for like an epic party or whatever? What a funny guy. For like epic party on your island. He's like a buddy and holy shit, Mr. Incredible. I couldn't remember his name. He's like Buddy and Mr. Incredible. You're not associated with me. I don't know how we got second place. My team placed horribly. I stalled out at the beginning and I still got #1 lead keeper. That's how you know it's fucked up. There's some cool rewards this time, at least. I mean, I'm not a big Pac-Man fan or a Monkey Ball fan, so like those festivals weren't really. I don't care. I mean, decals. To be fair, you don't really see me use a lot of decals anyway. But I like the horns and the titles and banners and stuff. Yeah, Epic Island Party. I don't want to go to some boring meeting with EU people. Is that what he said? I don't remember that part.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Dude, Hatsune Miku. Dude, I forget the roster of this game.
Hey guys.
Why did she hit the Super Mario jump when you do this? Is that SpongeBob?
Yeah.
It was also not voiced.
Yes.
I've seen some we're meeting with some EU guys. Wink, wink. Oh, yeah. And Elon was trying to. He took that literally. Oh my god, what a fucking moron. I don't understand, how does he end up being the richest guy on the planet? How does that happen? He knows something I don't. He's truly a generational talent, that Elon Musk guy. W flex, man. W flex. My favorite clip of Elon is when he jumps in the air and he makes and he tries to make the X symbol and his body like fucking deforms. Like a cartoon character. How is he shaped like that? That's another question I have. How is he shaped like that? Is this an attainable build? Is this a realistic build that I can aspire to? Generational stuff. Child labor, man. I gotta get into that. That's how it is. I gotta get in there. I really gotta get on my child labor grind set. You get children in some foreign country to make a model for me. I think I could manage child laborers pretty well. They're not that hard. Like, they're not that difficult. I'm assuming here. I should clarify. I'm assuming. I wouldn't know. I'm assuming they wouldn't be that difficult because they're children. Not because I know anything about the specifics of child labor or anything. Don't go naming them because then it'll stick. So don't give it a name. That's why I prefer to not have names for like community names or anything. I hate that shit. Don't you hate that shit? Maybe I hate everything, but I think I'm justified on that. And strangely, despite hating everything, I like Marvel Rivals. I do, I'll admit it. I have like 500 something hours. I'll admit it. Hey, a pretty good game. And everybody seems to hate that game, but it doesn't matter, it's whatever. Oh, that was the horn reward? I guess that makes sense. No, I mean, that's cool, I guess. I don't know what else they would have made it, considering that comics are a visual medium and there's no sound they really could have had. Bro Army, Butter Army. Yeah, man. I think the VTubers definitely have the worst of them. You see some really not pleasant shit in there. I think it started off casual. Like if we wind the clock back to late 2020 with Hollow Myth, it's not so bad. Cause you have like Deadbeats, you have like Chum Buds, that's whatever. That's pretty normal, all things considered. That 4chan post you sent, that was definitely a VT post. I don't know if I had seen that one. I might have seen that actually. No, I don't know. It depends on when it was. I actually haven't been on VT in like a few days, so basically I'm about to hit my withdrawal phase. Yeah, Fuwamoka fans are the worst people you ever see. I'm sorry. And I say that knowing Crouton is like a huge Fuwamoka guy. Yeah. He's gotta go. He's gotta go. I'm sorry. When the fucking Civil War starts and I have to kill Crouton, I want you to know I 15-4'd him in BlazBlue on stream. Nothing personal. But that did happen, so. Damn, that hit me. That was, I forgot why that happened. Wasn't he, like, mad hungover? That was funny, man. I was like, man, this is not what I was expecting. This is not the performance I was expecting from the almighty Crouton. But then I had to get my get back, you know. And I did. I beat him 15-13 or something in 2024, I think. I really didn't do anything cool for second year anniversary. I'm pretty sure it was 2024. That was the stream, man, that was fucked up. Or maybe it was 2023. Because I remember that was the stream where the audio was broken the whole time and nobody said anything. There was literally no game audio because I forgot to unmute it. And not a word was said the entire stream about it. It's okay, I forgive you guys. I'm pretty sure that was 2 years ago. It was not last year, I know that. I don't remember if it was second year or 1,000 subs. Because I know 1,000 subs we did Getting Over It and we did something else. Yeah, I gotta get back into this shit, man. It's like I've lost my edge. Because I know we did two things for 1,000 subs. We did getting over it, and we did something else. But I don't remember if it was the crouton first to 15, or it was... What else would it have been? I might look it up. Hold on. Live. Or maybe subs? No. For 1,000 subs we did... 1,000 subs we did Getting Over It, and we did the Blaze Blue OST tier list. And that was 2023. 2023? I think it was late 2023. How do I see the time? Was February 2024. Okay. It was early 2024 then. And then the crouton thing was... the first anniversary. So yeah, that would have been 2024. That would have been June 2024. I don't think we ever did one with Bobo. Yeah. I did one with Bobo on the other channel. That was not this channel. I'm pretty sure. I did like all of them on that channel. I did like a whole... I did like an event. Fuck man, I gotta do more like events and do actual like cool shit. Legendary stream? I did a lot. I did 7 in that week. Was it 7 or did I only do 6? Anyway, I remember getting my ass beat by Ancestor, and that was embarrassing. But I overcame my bracket demon. Well, one of my bracket demons. Azor with the Tager, man. Tager was no joke. And then I didn't do Red. I remember not doing Red because he was on like the list, and I was like, I was thinking, who do I get here? Who do I get? And I don't know if I ever even asked him. I don't know if I asked him and his like schedule didn't work out. Or I just had other people who wanted to do it. But I've never done one with Red, so. Although I feel like that would be... Well, I can't speak for the big 2026, but back then at least that would have been pretty close. Probably would have been pretty entertaining. Are we serious right now? You would have Lob in there? I would not have Lob in there because he would get his fucking ass eaten. He would actually get his ass beat. I would not have Lob in there. You lurk in Red streams? I do too. But that's like, I feel like that's not that surprising. Well, I do sometimes. Because he be streaming for like 12 hours. Sometimes he streams for like 12 hours and I don't know how he does that. He'll do it, even not like streaming to YouTube, he'll just be in the Discord VC streaming his gameplay for 12 hours. I wish I could do that. His gameplay. I wish, man, I wish. I was in a Rivals lobby earlier. And I said, new advanced strategy. I was fucking around with my friend. I was like, advanced Eagle strategy, here it is. And I typed in the all chat, I just typed, who want me? And some guy said, I'm going to fuck you. And I was like, what? I was like, what? I was joking. I was joking. I did say 100% success rate, and it had a 100% success rate, so. I was not ready. Blood realized he was not built for this. Can we please win this one? No. Okay. Well. It doesn't matter. Speaking of Jujutsu Kaisen, that episode was a fucking banger, dude. Higuruma is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Well, maybe not the GOAT. He's second place. Perhaps Tasukuna, my favorite character in that show. That show is mostly just written terribly, so you kind of gotta pick the coolest one. You just gotta pick the character that you think is coolest. It doesn't matter, it just needs to have hype moments and aura. But I like Higuruma because he's well written. He's like one of the only well written characters in the show, so. That's not to say that the whole show is terrible. I think I really like Perfect Preparation arc. I think is well written. That's really fun. But it is mostly just hype moments and aura. Just pure ignorance. Listen, nobody's watching JJK for the thematic storytelling. That's why we watch Chainsaw Man. And that's why I can't stand when Chainsaw Man is uttered in the same breath as Jujutsu Kaisen. Because they are not even remotely similar whatsoever.
Good.
Although I heard Chainsaw Man is kind of bad right now. I did not read the manga past part 1, so I couldn't tell you. How's the Monster Musume manga right now? When was the last chapter? I feel like it was a while ago, right? Not that I'm an expert on these things. We do not talk about it, okay. We do not talk about it, alright? Sorry. Because the last time I remember you talking about a new chapter was a while ago. He said, well, maybe I could take a long hiatus in the middle of the breastfeeding arc. Hey, that's peak, man. That's peak cinema. I don't know why you bother with that show. Or that manga, I guess. When was the last anime season? How about that? I genuinely, I could not fathom why you bothered with that shit. It's funny that you get exposed to Monster Musume like a child getting nicotine exposure from his parents. 2015, oh my. Oof. That is rough. Meanwhile, the greed. The absolute greed of... I don't know, what's a slop show? I mean, you could say Jujutsu Kaisen. I swear to God, every Season 3 episode of Jujutsu Kaisen has had better animation than One Punch Man Season 3. One Punch Man Season 3 was the real tragedy, because I read the manga, and then Season 3 started airing, and I was like, no! No, it can't happen to me! The 10th anniversary? I probably did, I don't know. That would have been a year ago. It's not like you got a cake for it. Unless you did get a cake for it, that would be funny. This guy's running Egg Pawn in 2026. The Shrine. That slipped my mind, I don't know. I can't say I remember that. Isn't next year the 30th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII? We better get that fucking game next year. I don't care if it's late 2027, we better get it. We better get it. I am... The greed of a Final Fantasy VII fan knows no bounds. Truly. But didn't you guys just get a game? Yeah, I want another one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I want all 3 games before Kingdom Hearts 4. I do. Got a gal that does custom-made figurines. I'll do something with that in the future. Okay, well first, don't call them gals. Unless she was a literal Gyaru, in which case... Hey, I'll take the L on that one. And second, that sounds ominous. What does that mean? I'll do something with that in the future. What is he planning?
Hey!
What is he planning?
Sure!
I have shit that I have to do. I remember when I said I was gonna make a, fuck. Remember when I said I was gonna make a new overlay? And a new, ED for the stream? Saw Puerto Rico Gyaru on Instagram. Amazing fashion sense. Instagram? I'm not on Instagram. And I know you weren't talking about me, but I'm not on Instagram. Why is she so like bright? Holy fucking saturation here. I think it's the lighting on the stage. These models look good though. I mean, they look better than the Sonic model. Am I allowed to say that? Every time something happens on Twitter, Sonic fans gotta bring up that he don't got a new model. And the model they're using in this game is based on the Unleashed model, technically. They're all just small edits of the Unleashed model from 2008. Yeah. We definitely need a new model, man. And that's why people say if this next game doesn't have a new model, I'm going to Sega HQ and I'm gonna blow this shit up. Which I think is a little extreme personally, but what would I know? The acceleration was horrible. Holy shit. Dude, fucking Mega Man got a new model. Goddamn Mega Man got a new model before Sonic. How does that even happen? He doesn't even get video game. Wish they made an FF9 remake. I figured you'd be one of those people who's like, no, I'm glad they didn't do a remake for the game I like, because they'd ruin it. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong there. I'm not calling you a chud, I'm just saying. There are definitely those people in the FF7 fandom. That definitely exists. Damn you, Tangle. Oh, you are so fucked. Beggars can't be choosers, huh? I don't know. I'm a bit greedier than that. Ow. Why does her boost animation look like that? She gets like flung back. Damn, that guy got fucked.
Nice.
Let's play this song. I haven't heard this one in a while. This is a banger. I've been trying to get my friends to play Super Battle Golf for like 2 weeks. I just can't get the schedule to line up. You know how it is. I mean, that shit is tough. Most of the franchises I like are dead. No, because you would be like, you would definitely say they ruined it. Because you did that with, you're like, I'm glad that Arceus doesn't bring back Blaze Blue. Because they would ruin it. You do be saying shit like that. Because as soon as they brought back and made an FF9 remake and you had to deal with fucking shippers on Twitter, you would want to blow your shit smooth off. You definitely would. Because there's precedence in Blaze Blue's case. I mean, there's precedence in FF7's case. It's just the remakes are, or the remake trilogy so far, I should say, are good games, and Guilty Gear Strive is not. Outside of the soundtrack and the visuals, I mean, I like the visuals. Because like I would say it looks better than Tokone, but sometimes I don't like the lighting. Like the lighting on the snow stage, too gray. A lot of the colors look really washed out sometimes. And I prefer Xrd is a lot brighter. It's very colorful. to the point where I think in screenshots, Xrd just looks better sometimes. But in motion, just like the animation on Unica's hair in her intro fucking clears. I don't know if you've seen the bones for that model, because I saw them when I was doing the mod. The bones on that hair model for the intro are fucking crazy. Like each fucking strand of hair is animated independently. Holy Christ. How long did that take them? But it would get strived, it would. My problem is, Cocoon potentially does disprove this. Based on the changes that they're making in the gameplay. It could just straight up be good, and if it is, then the whole thing, the whole argument just crumbles. But we shall see on that front. We shall see. I really hope it's good. That hit nobody? Come on. My problem with ArcSys is there's a lot of people, and just like, I don't know, hating shit in general, is there's a lot of people who don't want to like it. You know, you can tell when somebody hates something and they don't want to like it, versus when somebody hates something because they do want to like it. Ow. You with League? Hey, why would I want to like League? People who like League hate it. And not because they want to like it, they just fucking hate it. Like, they just hate how it exists. I can't with any MOBA though, that's just... In most genres of games, I'm like, there's at least one game within each genre of games that I can fuck with, or I can see myself fucking with. With MOBAs, I tried everything. I tried the fucking Dragon Ball MOBA. That shit was ass. I mean, it wasn't ass, it was okay. I just couldn't really get into it. You don't hate athletes, do you? I hate Ronaldo. Yeah, I hate that guy Ronaldo. He gotta go. He has gotta go. The asylum? I guess. The original Dota in WC3 was goated. I don't know what WC3 is. This song is a banger. Every song on the Crisis Core soundtrack is so good, and then they butchered it in the remake. That was unfortunate. That was definitely done by like the B team at Square or whatever. I don't know the specifics on that. Warcraft 3, the RTS before Blizzard went downhill. Hey, I liked Overwatch. I think you with Blizzard is hating something because you don't want to like it. I think Overwatch, I heard they fixed Overwatch. Well, I don't know about fixed, but I heard people were having fun with it again. Even though I'm not sure what they could have really changed fundamentally about that game. Other than they dropped like 5 heroes at once. In Overwatch, you have to unlock the characters, right? That's where Rivals clears that game. You just get all the characters for free. You know what they did to my favorite characters in games? I don't know the pain of being a Blizzard fan. Hey, I hated Sonic. Well, I hated Sonic Forces. Lost World was like, I don't like Lost World, but I don't know if I'd ever say I hated Lost World. Same with Colors. But Forces, when it got to Forces, I broke. I fucking snapped. Especially right after Mania came out. That was it. It was cooked. And then the movie came out, and I didn't even see the movie when it came out because I was so defeated. I was like, this shit's probably gonna suck anyway. And then people liked it. I was like, what? Okay. A fluke. A fluke. This franchise is cooked. It was merely a fluke. And then the second movie came out. I was like, okay, this looks a bit better. I still didn't see it, but I was like, well, the games are cooked, but at least the movies are not so bad. And then Frontiers came out, and I played Frontiers. I fucking booted it up. I played it. And I got to Giganto. I got to that first boss, and my jaw hit the floor. That song kicked in. Thank God I avoided spoilers, because that got leaked. I don't know. I don't remember how that got leaked, but I remember there was footage of that apparently. But I got there in the game and I heard that fucking Kellen Quinn come over the mic. I'm hanging up. I was like, holy shit. Oh my god. He's back. Sonic is back. It was like there were genuine tears in my eyes in that moment. It was like he came home. And that's why people glaze that game to high heaven, even though it was like 7 out of 10 critically. Because man, what a game, what a game. Anyway, and here we are. Now he's back, like for real. And I hope, for the sake of the world, that's what Mega Man Dual Override is. I hope that's what Mega Man Dual Override is for you, because God knows you can move. God knows we need Mega Man right about now. I don't hate Blizzard Games, just the company. I mean, I don't like. I couldn't tell you a company that I like, but sure, I get what you mean. I sniped that person. Holy cook. Need that game to come out before Nuclear Winter? It's a 2027 game, right? What was a 2027 game that got announced recently? I saw that Pokemon game. And what do you know? That Pokemon game looks not so bad compared to the last one. And the one before that. And the one before that. Maybe they finally locked in. I hope those game freaks finally locked in and made a good game this time. I don't care because I'm not a Pokemon fan and I won't play it. But I'm sure Mario will, and you know, I hope she enjoys it, I guess. Pokemon slop and Pokemon garbage. He said something so true that even his ops praised him. A statement so true. Even his gang praised him. I played when I was a kid. I played like Emerald, I think, on the GBA
Let's go.
for a little bit. And I was like, okay. Yeah, I'm done. I couldn't imagine I got far. I knew kids, like, everybody knew those kids at school, at elementary school, during recess, who had the Pokemon cards. And they were the shit, man. They knew what was up. I do remember orbiting around them every now and then. And being like, and watching them play and being like, I understand, I see. I had no fucking clue what was happening. You know what card game I didn't really like though was the Dragon Ball Super card game. I have some of those cards still, I just had no one to play it with, so. And then they made an online version, kind of, but not really. I don't really know how that worked out. Oh shit, that guy got fucked, he got knowledge checked. The first LARP. In the first age, in the first LARP, when the first Poké-Slop was forged. I don't know, it was something interesting going on. I mostly just played kickball in recess. That was a long time ago, though. I was I don't know, lore drop, I guess. I was kind of a normie, too. Back then, I was. Because I was just, I don't know, that was what you did. That boost saved my ass, man. Like, I played games, but I would even play, like, Madden back then. I would go to my friend's house and play, like, Madden or 2K. Holy fuck. I'm fucked right now. Yeah, that's my favorite bit. I used to play baseball. I couldn't tell you I was very good at it, but I did used to play it. But the one thing I never get about normies is watching sports. I could get playing sports, playing sports is fun. But watching sports, that's like the most boring shit of all time. I know a lot of people do it nowadays just to gamble, and that's certainly a way you could go about it. We almost got robbed right there at school. Yeah, that's a lore drop for you. Typically, yeah, like it's like everybody starts off as the normie. That's like the starter build, and then I don't know. At some point, you discover that you really like something, and you keep doing that thing. That I guess that defines who you are in a sense. I don't know. I just live as I please, I guess. That's the most appealing part of life for me. is doing things that I feel like doing of my own free will. Isn't that beautiful? Some people, can you believe some people truly believe we don't have free will and we're all like slaves to fate or some higher power? We all just enact that person's plan. That's kind of crazy to me. I could never, if that was the truth, I don't know. That would break me, probably. If every action that you took was ordained by fate, I mean, that would be crazy. I got converted when I was a kid and asked other kids at school if they like Diablo 2 and StarCraft. It was downhill from there. Yeah, Diablo 2 and StarCraft was not... That was not the move. That was... You definitely hit the weirdo jackpot with that one. At some point I got into like Dragon Ball was my first anime. I was into games at that point, but I was into like I guess they are normie games now, but like I played the Arkham games growing up, and any like Spider-Man game I could get my hands on. And I played God of War. What else? Battle for Bikini Bottom, the GOAT, of course. That was a fundamental game for me. It really does not get better than that game. That's in my top 10 games of all time still. Battle for Bikini Bottom is just a go. Like, you could never touch that game. I'm waiting for that mod to come out. There's like a super huge mod for it that's been in development for years. That like revamps a lot of shit for it. It also adds a whole bunch of new stuff, like completely new original levels with original settings and platforming. That shit's gonna be hype. You make it sound stupid, but you have to take into account those games came out in 98 and 2000. It was like 2008 by then. Yeah, like I played I don't know if I ever played games that were that old. How were you playing StarCraft? Like, oh, because you know what? That was from your uncle, right? I'm sure your uncle did a lot of that stuff. I'm sure he put you onto a lot of that stuff. Tibia 2? I don't know what the fuck is. Like the bone or the tendon in your leg? The game, of course, of course. I thought you were trying to tell me that your leg was putting you onto some shit, and that would have been weird. Everyone was on PS3 by then. No, I had an N64 growing up. I remember that. I had an N64, I had a PS2. But the N64 was like an old, it was something my grandfather had. And he gave that to me. Still have everything else.
Let us commence.
That shit, I wonder how much that's worth now. I remember I had... I don't remember if I had Smash. I know I did have Smash. I had Smash 64, I had... Mario Kart. There was a Lego game on there I think I had. I don't know if it would have been like Lego Island or something. I remember it had racing. I think it was a racing game. Your PS1, PS2 are somewhere in the closet. Yeah, well, you don't need a PS1 if you have a PS2, right? Sony kind of hates backwards compatibility nowadays. That kind of turned into Xbox's thing. And even then, I think Xbox is just like finished. They're just... I don't know if you heard the news, but I think Xbox is just done. Like, they're out. It's over. It's never been more over for an Xbox fan. Thank God I did not have an Xbox growing up. What else was I gonna say? I have Final Fantasy VII. I have a copy of original Final Fantasy VII. That just does not fucking work. You were playing a Jurassic Park Tycoon game? Don't they have those now? Don't they still make those, like Jurassic Park Evolution? Hey, that concept is just like a hitter. Operation Genesis. I think I've heard of that one. Did you ever have that experience of a game that scared the hell out of you? I'm telling you, that Scooby-Doo game scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. I would genuinely, I had to turn the console off. I gotta find that game because, like, maybe I should play that game on stream or something for Horror Week. That would be funny. ...2003 for PS2. I had a lot of games that my brother had that I just never played that were on PS2. Like a bunch of soccer games. Because he was really into soccer at one point. RE2? I mean, RE2 is like an actually scary game though. I was scared of fucking Scooby-Doo. Listen, man. It's something about, like, it almost had, well, it was an N64 game. And I think N64 games, there's something about them. You know, this has resurged as like a modern indie horror, PS1 style horror games. Where there's something about them that's just, the low level of detail is scary as hell. I guess my child brain was filling in a lot of the blanks with even scarier stuff. Yeah, that one SpongeBob GIF, that's Silent Hill, right? Or no, you're talking about the fucking the one at Glove World. They're on the roller coaster. Stop. That's not funny because that's real. That was real for me. I remember my brother had Kingdom Hearts 2 on PS2. And at some point he told me, he's like, you gotta play this shit. This game is fucking hype. This is one of the greatest games of all time. I was like, what? And I looked at the cover and I was like, is that fucking Donald Duck and Goofy? I'm not playing this shit. And I put it off. But I'm glad I did, because I ended up playing the whole collection. I'm not joking, I got Kingdom Hearts all-in-one for like $10 at GameStop. Around when Sora came out in Smash. And I played him like that. That was a much better way to play him than just playing KH2 vanilla on PS2.
Let's go.
Hey, GameStop had some good deals. I'm not talking about the trade-ins. Let's not talk about the trade-ins, but when it comes to buying shit, hey, it's not so bad. Or it might not have been $10, it might have been like 15 or 20 bucks. That's still an insane deal. Because the most I've ever seen it go on sale now for like on the PlayStation Store is like 40 bucks. Are you playing RE9? I doubt you're playing RE9, but I had to ask. You mentioned RE2. I heard RE9 is really good, and my thing is, I don't want to. No, I don't want to jump into a franchise at the 9th entry. The thing is, I played RE2 Remake because those earlier games are all kind of separate. Like RE1 and RE2 don't really have a lot to do with each other, and there's not a crazy amount of lore or anything. And then RE3, I'm pretty sure, doesn't RE3 take place simultaneously with RE2? Oh, I did see the Mega Man thing, yeah. I was gonna send that to you, and I was like, I don't know if he's playing it, I don't want to spoil him. Anyway, I was like, yeah. I was like, but do I want to spend a big 70 Smackerinos to maybe play RE9 for like a few hours? I don't know. Like, I'm sure it's great, I'm sure it's super pretty, and it's getting great reviews, but I don't know, I just feel like I wouldn't end up finishing it. I'm not gonna pay 70 bucks for a game I'm not gonna finish. But like, I don't know what I am gonna play from now to like Toko coming out. I don't know what's coming out. Like, I couldn't tell you what's coming out between now and August. I just realized you don't have the mini-map in the festival. You know, either. Well, Jeff better have some fucking video games at his show. That's in like June 12th or something. Because Game Awards was low-key ass. It was just kind of buns. Game Awards sucked. Thinking of playing old school Dragon Quest? Fuck me. I just cannot. Dragon Quest is so lame. Dragon Quest was just Final Fantasy, but not cool. I'm sorry. I liked Hero in Smash. I thought he was a funny ass character. I mained Hero in Smash for a little while. I loved hitting people. I thwacked my friend at 0 and killed him when that character came out. And that was the funniest shit of all time to me, so I stuck with it. But other than that, Never touched them. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that they look like the characters look stupid. I need a certain amount of edge to it. And Dragon Quest doesn't really have that. Hey man, no edge, no buy from me, I'm sorry. Doo-doo. Oh, you sent me an image, I'm sorry. Oh, this is tibia. This looks like some bullshit. Is this a strategy game? This is an online game, that's all it says. Who's this character you sent me? I've never seen this character before. I keep telling myself I'm gonna read Goodbye Airy, and I keep forgetting to read it. I have to finish. I'm almost at the end of my my Gwenpool adventure, though. I'm almost fully caught up with Gwenpool. It's just like one more mini-series, and some like appearances here and there. Minor appearances. I gotta do a retrospective too. But I told myself, I was like, I know some retrospectives I can do. But I don't want to do, like, the last one I did was a Spider-Man one, so I don't want to do another Spider-Man one right away. And I know, like, even the last one I did was kind of long ago. But, like, just doing 2 in a row doesn't seem right. I don't know, sometimes you look at games and it's like, I try to get games I can finish in a few streams, and sometimes you look at a game series and you're like, that's too long. Sometimes you look at a game series and you're like, that's too short. Like, I don't know if that's going to make a big retrospective deal. How do you feel about chat and streams? I know you hate parasocialism, but Joel described it as everyone in a warehouse watching him play and having a fun time. I just drove right off the road twice. Okay, cool. Wait, that hit me in last place? A ghost hit me in last place? Don't read chat and drive. A lesson a lot of IRL streamers could learn. Sorry, parasocialism. Yeah, I just think it turns into weird parasocial shit when you start saying things to chat that are a little personal. Like saying, I don't know, for example, just, and I'm just, taking a wild shot in the dark here, but saying things like, I love you, chat, is kind of a strange thing to say to your chat room. These GFE streamers, they keep getting away with it, and they can't be allowed to get away with it. And yet they are. Damn you. Browse new manga on MangaDex, and I like stealing cat girls or monster girl images. That is definitely a way to come up with that. I think we should kill Shondo, is basically what I'm saying. I'm kidding, guys. That was a joke, obviously. That was a joke. Sometimes you end up with a streamer like Jelly or Shondo, and it makes you just regret existing as a human being. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I simply exist as I do. I getcha. Oh, I getcha. Oh, I getcha. We need to fabricate a drama, I was saying. We've already played all these maps. I need to, just start beef with other VTubers on Twitter. I think it'd be fun. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen?
Let's go.
Speaking of drama, I heard that one phase VTuber graduated. Clara. FaZe gotta go, man. They gotta go. I'm sorry, that is just... That is the racist company. We need channel memes. I get what you're saying, like a thing that everybody brings up. Don't say that, because like you make me feel like nothing I ever do is really memorable or ever matters. It's making me sad. Stop. My favorite stream to this day. Nothing ever happens. My favorite stream to this day is like. It's the second No More Heroes 2 stream. I think that's my favorite stream. What a fucking banger that was. I like the Unleashed stream too. That's a good stream. I mean the Werehog one was fun too, but the one with the bomb. It was really funny. I did that stream and the game kept fucking crashing, like the 360 emulator kept crashing. And then not even a week later, the what's it called came out, the Unleashed recompiled, the PC port came out. I was like, God damn it. That was good, man. That was good. The Spider-Man stream. I mean, which one? Because like you could be talking about Ultimate Spider-Man, where the game kept crashing and I kept losing progress. That was the worst. That was genuinely the worst stream I've ever done. That genuinely scared the hell out of me, man. That was not funny. No, you say that was funny, that was not funny. Shit was not funny to me. That shit was stressful. Ow. I like the tier list stream. I thought the tier list stream was pretty good.
Ow!
I mean, the tier list stream was okay. It was fun talking about just random bullshit. I think all the tier lists I did were fun. Even including like the Monster Girl one. That was the second No More Heroes 2 stream. The Sonic OST was fun. The Blaze Blue OST was fun. Yeah, I gotta do more streams that are just like random bullshit. The SRB2 stream, that was not... No, I mean, that was a thing that happened. But the SRB2 stream was... It was the point where I realized he was not joking that whole time. And then he never showed up in a stream after that. That definitely happened. He definitely was not helping his case there. That guy needs help. That guy got some issues, man. Sonic, what are you doing here, bro? This fucking, I don't know what this would be called. It's part of the song. You know how much the emerald means. He does this like break where they're just talking to each other and he's in character as Sonic and Knuckles. You're damn right, Knuckles. Dude, that fucking kid that came into the stream. It was when he brought up his OCs, like we all knew what he was talking about. I was like, who is that? Is that an Archie character? I don't know who that is. He's like, no, it's my OC. And I'm like, why would I know that's your OC? Stop sending me images of this cat girl from this manga you don't read. It was funny, I'll admit, it was funny until Lob got like genuinely mad and then kept pressing me about it. For no fucking reason. It was funny up until then. And then I was going along with it, I was like, haha, you know, you're right, Lob, haha. And then he was like, no, I'm fucking serious. And I was like, oh my god. Are we dead ass right now? Are we dead ass? I got put on trial for that shit. You weren't helping either, because you were egging him on. Even after he was like, no, I'm serious. That's two different cat girls? It is, you're right. Why does this one have like floppy ears? Or is that just her hair that looks like that? The other one's kind of generic, but I don't know, she's still cute. No, because you made Lop start the generational beef with me is what happened. I kind of agreed with him. I did not. And that was it. That was the final word. Hey, you're free to cancel me for that in 5 to 10 years' time. He was just a kid. You say that like you kept saying that like I fucking shot him in the head and killed him. I just banned him from the stream. Yeah, I felt like he was a kid, man. That was why I banned him. Yeah. Good times. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. You know? Well, that's it. Because then, and now I just press lob whenever I can. In a light trolling manner. I would never be that serious about it. Anyway, next week, I feel like those 2 weeks where I knew what I was going to stream went by so fast. You red server. Whenever I post a clip there, he always has to say something. You might know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'll see you. Bye bye.